My name is Akinyemi Law. I live and work in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a lawyer and I work in the music industry. And before I became a lawyer, I used to be a musician myself, and that has been like one of the reasons why I work in the music industry, because I'm really passionate about music, and I always want to add value in any way that I can. Interestingly enough, I started as a musician, but I did not blow. So immediately I became a lawyer, I thought that I was getting older than what I planned, and I should just transition to something else and still remain relevant. So I became a publicist / talent manager, and I did that for like 2-3 years, and then I became a lawyer in entertainment. So I became like an entertainment lawyer, and it's been a wonderful journey so far. I think it is vibrant, very energetic, very dynamic. You sleep, you wake up, and there's something amazing to celebrate. It is filled with a lot of drama. You know, people slap people, they call out people, they arrest people. What else? Then I'm happy with the ability to sell the Nigerian culture, music, dance, how we dress, how we dance. We're selling that to the world. The world is receptive to the idea that, there's a lot of positive stuff to celebrate in Nigeria. We're very creative people. In the last couple of decades, we've given the world the likes of Wole Soyinka, Fela, King Sunny Ade, Ebenezer Obey, Chimamanda Adichie. But I think there's a new generation of creative people that are actually doing a lot of exploits and waving the Nigerian flag outside of Nigeria, and that's something to celebrate, and that would inspire a lot of other young people to do even greater things than what the likes of Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Davido are doing at the moment. So I'm really happy to witness what is going on, and I can't wait for the next 10-15 years to see what it would look like. The next generation of creatives in film, music, comedy, and entertainment generally. So I think there's something special in this scene. The thing is, like in every other sphere of human interaction, in business, in the music business, there would be disagreements. Even in a marriage, there would always be disagreements. Even with friends, there would be disagreements. But the ability to rise above temporary disagreement and understand each other better would help the relationship get better and stronger. So when it comes to artists and labels and their relationship, I think the major cause for disagreement would be when the expectations of both parties are not being met. If I'm coming into a marriage or if I'm coming into a business transaction, I have certain expectations that I want to keep and that I want to see manifest. I want it to be profitable to me. I want it to also be profitable to you. And for things to be profitable for both parties, certain actions must be conducted. You must fulfill your promise to me. I must fulfill my promise to you. So in a label-artist relationship, if people's expectations are not being met, maybe before the relationship, when it comes to the toasting parts, you see a talented artist and you promise the artist heaven and earth, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll provide you with this, I'm going to promote you, I'll shoot the best videos, I'll take you around the world, I'll take you around Nigeria. But, that was at the inception. Now when the artist is signed, he is welcome to a new reality, which is miles different from what he expected. At that point in time, he will be disgruntled, like, was I defrauded? But again, there are measures to put in place to constantly check expectations. which is there should be a strong dispute resolution mechanism. If you are feeling disgruntled and I'm also feeling disgruntled, there should be a channel in which we can quickly check it and resolve it. Because if we allow it to fester, it would ultimately damage the relationship. Even when there's a contract, as a lawyer, I always advocate that we infuse terms that would allow us to easily sit over any dispute as they come up, just notify the other party, let's try to resolve it. I think I've been able to address what causes it. Then I think, how do we try to avoid it? I think it is being as professional as possible. In my experience, I've been able to, help to draft tens and tens of contracts, but very few people are able to maintain professionalism, which is, this is not me doing you favors. You're not my younger brother. This is a business relationship. Let's keep it professional. You've made promises, I've made promises. Let's stick to the code that regulates our relationship. So I think if we start from there and we're professional, we keep everything documented, we also treat our business as a business, which means we earmark money, resources. We also get people that can work, human resources. That means we have the right type of record producer to help to craft a product, a song. That means we have relationships that would help to select the one song, how we release the song, how we brand the artist. That means we should get people that are experts, like talent managers, like road managers, like publicists, that would make sure that the product is well delivered to the audience or to the market. So one is, let's be professional, let's treat our business as businesses, let's earmark capital, because you can't do anything without money as a label. Also, let's get the right people on the team to work with the arts. So you can't do anything if you don't have the right people around you to work with you, to help the artist move from point A to point B. And also, make sure you document. Don't be in a position where you've already spent so much money and you just suddenly wake up to the realization that you did not sign the artist. This is something that I encounter almost on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis, where people have already committed themselves and lost a lot of leverage. And they suddenly realize that, we've shot like 3-4 videos, we've gotten an apartment for the artist, but there's no contract. At that point in time, it is very easy for the artist to just back off or to refuse to sign the document, and we're negotiating and negotiating and negotiating, and it never ends. So I think those are the ways in which we can avoid artist label type of disagreements or disputes.
Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production.
Yeah, but again, the thing is, a lot of people are in the music business for different reasons. Some people just want to be like in a space and enjoy what comes with it. It appears that people in the music business have money. It appears they have famous. It appears they have access to the high society. You are at the biggest parties, the richest guys, you are at the clubs. But beyond all of this, there's a lot of structure. It's a process that you have to undergo. For you to actually, partake in the business, you should have knowledge. You don't just dive into it, because even in anywhere in the world, for you to be profitable in a business, you need to get specialized knowledge, or you get people that know about the industry to be on your side, and they can take you through everything you need to know step by step, and you start to build brick by brick. But a lot of people just want to arrive. They don't want to go through the process of learning about the industry or working with people who actually know about the industry. So that's the problem.
Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production Akinyemi.
Definitely, the experts who have churned out these numbers have considered a number of variables. I'm not a finance guy, a finance expert, or a consultant who understands all of these numbers. But there are certain things I can see clearly for myself, which is the products. All types of entertainment products are starting to sell. Films are making a lot of penetration. Nigerian films are actually making a lot of penetration outside of Nigeria, across Africa, even beyond Africa. You can see our films are starting to make it big time on platforms like Netflix. The other time there was the Vibe.NG film, Lionheart, and the second film by, now we have a second film on the platform, or that would be on the platform, Mokalik by Kunle Afolayan. And I believe the licensing of all these productions on these films is a pointer to the fact that Nigerian content or Nigerian type creativity can find its way to the global stage gradually. And there are economic implications to all of that. Clearly, there was a production, we had a lot of actors on set, there was a screenwriter, there was a film producer, there was an executive producer, there was money that was released to finance all of that. And ultimately, it is alleged that Netflix paid a lot of money for the acquisition or the licensing of that film. So it tells you, even if you're licensing for, like, let's put conservatively $1 million, that is still some money coming into the Nigerian economy. So I believe the consultants at is it PwC or wherever, they must have considered all these entertainment products. If you look at music now, a lot of the A-list artists are actually doing well on the distribution platforms. The likes of Mr. Easy, the likes of Wizkid, they have solid numbers, and it is just a testament to the potentials that are available, because every other day you sleep, you wake up, Burna Boy is at a festival in the US, in the UK, in Netherlands, and I believe he's getting paid. Some of our A-list are getting paid like $80,000, $100,000, $120,000, and you know, all these activities have economic implications too. That means the producers will get better remuneration for their work, the publicists will get paid. Some of them even go on tours. Kiss Daniel is on tour in the US. Many of them go on tours. What else? I think Rock Studios, just like 3-4 days ago, also got they got acquired by Canal Plus, a French-based television conglomerate. And Rock Studios, they've been producing a lot of low-budget Nollywood films, and now they've been able to secure a relationship that would boost their production and increase quality and the quantity. So I think in 5 years' time, all those numbers would start to add up. Also, if you look at the next generation of entertainers like Rema, and the numbers they are doing in a short while, YouTube numbers, Spotify numbers, I think there's a whole lot of there's a burst of energy of our creativity that would positively affect the Nigerian economy. Lastly, I think the Nigerian government is also trying to key into this. They're trying to provide funding to the creative industry. The Nigerian Central Bank, it is reported that they have like 3 billion naira to share, to give out loans so people can build infrastructure that would help with production and distribution. So with the inflow of government's funding and loans, a lot of entrepreneurs will be more equipped to produce more entertainment products that can also help the country to earn foreign exchange and create jobs, engage our youth population. We're a lot of creative people. There are dancers, filmmakers, a whole lot of different creative people that can work in the entertainment industry.
Mesdames et messieurs, vous écoutez une production.
Booyaka! Welcome to Vibe.NG. They provide the best content. You will learn a lot. Stay tuned. Continue to show support. Follow the platforms everywhere on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. Vibe.NG. Make sure you keep it logged. Thank you. Akinyemi Law signing out.